Okay, so I ordered a Summit Mini Viper SD. Wanted to get a little bit of weight out of my current setup. Right now I'm using the regular Viper. And it got here, and I see this. So I was going to do a review on this, and I still will. But I got to tell you, that's a little upsetting because the last time I knew anything about Summit is they were made in Decatur, Alabama. So, yeah, I'll hold my tongue for the moment. Okay, so already got a problem. It's kind of hard to tell. It's hard to tell, but there, you can tell. You can tell right there it's bent. Right here. It's bent down a little bit, and it's pushed over this way. That's awesome. I'm not going to send it back because this one, that one's wide enough for the cable. This one is not. So that's awesome. I'm not going to send it back because I think I can just easily bend it back out, but that's still really aggravating. All right, everybody, let's go ahead and talk about this Summit Mini Viper. Let's start out with the good stuff. It is lighter than the regular Viper, and that's the whole reason that I got this stand. Was, I've already got about a 15-pound backpack. So for those spots that are, a mile walk, I wanted to lose a little bit of weight. And it is lighter. So that's the good thing. Also, it's a Summit. So, Summit makes quality stuff. Their design, the V that goes against the tree, it grips the tree great. The rubberized or the rubber-coated steel cable, great design. It's pretty quiet, easy to adjust to the tree. So, there isn't a whole lot to say about it. If you're familiar with Summit Vipers at all, it's basically the same thing. It's just a little bit smaller and a little lighter. So, if you're 6'2" and 220 pounds, you're not going to like it. I'm 5'9" and 170, and it's definitely smaller, but it still feels pretty comfortable. So it's definitely worth it, in my opinion, for the spots that I have. They're a little longer walk to lose about 3 pounds. Let's go ahead and talk about the bad. And I'm pretty irritable about it. Like I said, before, these used to be made in Alabama, and now they're made in China. And quite frankly, Summit, you can kiss my ass for doing that, for selling out and giving jobs to people in China instead of people here in America. I don't visually see anything as far as the quality. Now, I showed you that it was bent when it got here. That could have happened in shipping. I don't know that happened at the Summit factory in China. But what I am concerned about is who welded this in China? Did they x-ray the welds? What quality is the aluminum? So let's go on with a couple more, not really any more negative things. Just let me show you that it is smaller. So let me get a different angle on the camera. Okay, so you can see my knees are sticking out a little bit past the rail, and they're under the rail. Well, the width of this is the same as the regular Viper, but the length of it this way, it is 4 inches shorter. Now, that's not a huge deal because even at 4 inches longer, your knees are they're still going to be pretty much at the end of this rail. So it's still very easy to stand up. You basically lose 1 cross beam on the bottom, because the bottom is also 4 inches shorter. Now, to save weight, I also ordered this Hasmore net seat and got rid of the stock Summit seat. And I really like this. It's pretty comfortable. Now, you do lose the backrest, so you're losing a little bit of comfort. But again, you know, that gained me about another pound, or actually I lost about another pound changing that seat too. So this is down around 17 pounds now, whereas my regular Viper is about 20 and a half. So, you know, you can see I have plenty of room, you know, to move around, to hunt out of this stand. Okay, so one other thing I'm going to say real quick. Now, I've only used this stand, I think, 3 times. This is my 3rd time today, yeah. And the rubber, as you can see, is already starting to come off of this cable. So I just noticed that. So yeah, I would say that is a result of that cable being dipped in rubber, probably in China, and probably just less quality. So again, you know, I'm still going to give it a thumbs up, but that's a load of crap. I've used this 3 times. My old Viper took a long time before any of that rubber started peeling off. Well, I guess that's about all there is to say about it. If you're an average sized guy and you're wanting to drop some weight from your setup, I think you will like it. I don't think the 4-inch difference in length will really bother you. All right, so I just want to make sure that I am clear. I do give this stand a thumbs up, but if I would have known before I ordered the stand that it was made in China, I would have went ahead and went with the XOP or the Lone Wolf, simply for that reason. Are you going to get mad when they start making Matthews, Hoyt, Bowtech, when they start making those in China? What's it going to take for us to decide this is bullshit and we've had enough of it? So, like I said, if I would have had any idea that these were no longer made in Alabama, I wouldn't have bought it. So, you know, take that for what it is. God bless, and we'll see you next time.